Good morning. We are back on the daily gacha grind. Starting off with some Genshin Impact. We actually have something to do in Genshin today. We have the Imaginarium Theater. Yay! I don't think I'm going to be saying yay here in a minute. I like Imaginarium Theater a lot. I think it's fun, but I have a lot of characters, so that helps, I think, make it fun. But it's still frustrating, even if you do have a lot of characters, because you always end up with these wacky teams, that just don't make any sense. Like a 3 DPS team or something, or a team of all supports, or elements that don't synergize, or I don't know. There's always something crazy you have to deal with. So it's always interesting to see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. Real quick, before we jump into the theater, I do want to double check my characters. This is something that I do pretty much every time. Is the game a little loud? Hold on. There, I turned the game down a little bit. Hopefully it's not too loud. So kind of my method to my madness here is if a character is built and has artifacts, I put a star next to them. And then if they don't have artifacts or they're not leveled up, they don't have a star. So for example, let's look at Mizuki. Mizuki is level 90. She has her signature weapon. However, she has no artifacts. And this is largely in part to not having enough EM VV pieces to go around. Like if we just hit fast equip here, we'll see what it comes up with. Yeah, I mean, this is bad. So in order to use her, what I would have to do is I would have to take VV pieces off of other characters. So I don't really want to do that. Same goes for Jean. She's also level 90. She has Skyward Blade right now. I think she's C6. But again, I don't have any artifacts on her either. Let's see. What is this saying? I mean, I probably wouldn't run that. I always like to see what the fast equip puts on. It's always interesting to me. But I would probably, again, have to take pieces off of her. I think Lanyan and Shenyun have most of her pieces. Yeah, like... So she doesn't have any right now. Same goes for Sino. He also has his signature. Again, no artifacts because I did have him on Gilded before, but as you can see, my Gilded pieces are all being used, and I don't think I have any. When I say none, I mean 0. Thundering Fury. Why can't I see it? Oh, it's up here. Yeah, I have 1. So he also doesn't have any artifacts. Same goes for Kaching, Nilu, Klee. I mean, none of these characters. Well, Aoife, I think I threw on some random stuff here. He's got on some Animo. He's got on some EM. It's just kind of a hodgepodge. So the only reason why he has those on is because I'm running him in a friendship team. But the rest of these characters have no artifacts. So that's when it gets really difficult with Imaginarium Theater, because even though I have 700 artifacts, which seems like a lot, pretty much they're all being used because I have 100 characters. I think I have 100 characters. Let's see how many characters. I think it's over. It might even be over 100 by now. Does it say the total? I was thinking somewhere. Yeah, okay, so, well, that's maximum friendship. I have 96 at maximum friendship, but there's more than that. I think there's over 100 now. So it makes it difficult. And here's the other issue. I don't save bad artifacts. Like, usually if it's not usable on someone, I fodder it. So that makes it a little more stressful to do Imaginarium Theater. But before we jump into that, let's just look here at, okay, 151. See if I have any condensed. I think I might have used it all yesterday. I did. So that's actually good, because now I can just go and make some condensed and I won't have to do any commissions. If you notice that my game looks different, I turned off my NVIDIA overlay that I was using because when I went back and looked at the VODs, it didn't look good. I don't know. It looks good to me here, you know, when I look at the screen, but for some reason, it just didn't look good on the VOD. So, let's see what else we're gonna do. We'll just claim these. We'll come over here. Wait, I'm turned around. Hello. Then we'll just come over here and do this very quickly.
Ad Astra Abyssa. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra.
Expeditions. Oh, only some of them are done. Hour and 47 minutes on the other ones. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I think we've unlocked some more. Yep. So we've got the last two of these we can do also. Chlorand and Mavwika. And then here's Imaginarium Theater. Oh yeah, so what I was saying about the I hit the wrong button. So what I was saying about the characters, the ones that don't have a star, I just kind of want to look at these for a second. So some of these, like for example, Fischl, or maybe even Kaya, depending on how it turns out, I might throw some artifacts on them or steal them from someone else, just so I have more, because I believe cryo... Wait, I gotta see what the elements are this time. And I gotta set my... Oh, okay. I gotta set my supporting cast. So it's cryo, electro, and dendro. Okay, so usually what I do for supporting is I throw in a lot of my C6 characters. Those tend to be very popular. And then if I don't have all C6s, I can't throw in Kaching. She doesn't have any artifacts. Emily might be good to throw in because I think a lot of people skipped her. My Risley I think is pretty good. I could throw him in. Scoffier in case anybody skipped her maybe. So that gives me 3, only one electro, but I don't really have... Well, my Chlorand's actually pretty good, but I think this is fine. This kind of gives everyone... It's so funny. Probably the first 4 years of playing this game, I had like 5 friends on my friends list. And then as soon as Imaginarium Theater came, I had 100 friends in like a day. Because everybody wants, you know, C6 characters to use in the theater. So it's just funny to me. All right, so we'll put these guys in here. And this will probably be 0 by, like, tonight. All right, so let's see. So we always do visionary. All right, well, this is going to be brutal because my Sino has no artifacts. Oh boy, and neither does my Fischl or my Chi-Chi or my Mika. Oh no. So here's the decision. Do I try to build? I mean, mine are built except for artifacts. I mean, they're leveled up. They have weapons. Or do I just take... Well, that's a level 20 Favonius, but do I just take the... Is it really going to make that much of a difference? I don't know. To be honest, I haven't really used very many trial characters, but I assume they're okay. Moon Piercer, okay. I don't think I've ever used that weapon. Stringless is fine. Sack Sword on Chi-Chi, okay, I guess. Favonius. Stringless on Kali, okay. Oh man, this is really not going to be good for me. Okay, well, not much I can do about that. So for special guests, definitely I will take these. These are all built. And let's go through here and just kind of pick the best ones. And then 4 extras. Okay. That's probably good. So we've got Jade Plume Terror Shroom. We've got Vishaps. We've got the Dorito. And then we've got the new boss. Oh boy. Blessings, Superconduct, Catalyze. Here's the one I was hearing about. People were talking about this. When opponents are hit by Cryo or Dendro and are frostbitten or thorn-bound state based on a corresponding last 10 seconds, 45% increased Cryo and Dendro damage. Summons Frostwine Thorn near the opponents. Thorn will continuously deal AoE, Cryo, and Dendro. That actually sounds pretty good. Why don't we have this in the game? This would be a very cool thing to put into the game. You know, it's maybe not totally crazy to think that they could add reactions, considering we're getting ready to go to the Cryo Nation. I mean, crazier things have happened. So I guess we'll just have to see, but maybe they're testing it out or thinking about it. I don't know. Okay, so I've gotten full stars every time, but I'm just gonna say this now. Having all of these trial characters, I'm using like all the trial characters. I'm not feeling confident at all about getting full stars. Look at this. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, let's start with a freebie. Choosing mystery, you can reset selectable effects one time. Consume all flower. Well, I'm definitely not consuming all flowers. I'm not even going to read that. Sure, let's take a Dendro companion. Now here's where you have to start thinking. Do you want to take someone really good early, just so you know you have them for sure? But then you risk the chance of using them too soon. So I'm going to take the risk.
Don't fear, Yo-Yo's here.
And I'm not going to choose anyone too good to start off because I like
What
to keep
exactly is teaming?
my heavy hitters as late as possible. All right, we'll take a buff. Might as well take another one, sure. Okay, so here we can either Electro and Dendro Resistance. That might be good. I know we have Terror Shroom. Now I can't even remember who the enemies are. That might be good for Terror Shroom. Oh, another freebie. One random special guest star will join the principal cast, but after completing this Axe Combat event, no more alternate cast members will join. One random alternate cast member will join the principal cast after completing the Axe Combat. Wait, these are the same! Wait. Oh. The thing is, my alternate cast members are all the... Wait. Aren't my... Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, alternate. I'm sorry, not principal. Okay, principal. Got it. So I can join the principal. No, I'm going to redraw. I don't like that. Selectable effects increase by 1. When you select a companion event, 1 more character will be added. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. All right, now we're out of points. I usually never do the elite battles because you don't get anything extra and it just makes it more difficult for no reason. I mean, if it gave you like an extra star or something, I would probably do it, but it doesn't do anything. So, this is just... Yeah, this is just ruin enemies, and what's this one? Ruin greater. Oh, that one has flying, so that would require a bow. I think I'll just go with these, because I don't even know if I'm going to use a bow character. Yep, I know that. All right, let's see what we got here. I love these arenas. They're so pretty. The boxes remind me of Bottleland. All right, so I always usually take these trial characters first so I can get rid of them faster. I mean, Mika doesn't really do any... I mean, these are both physical, I guess. What, am I going to play physical official? People actually did that back in 1.0. Let's see. I think I'm just going to take all the worst ones. This is the most random... I don't even know what to do with this team. This is the most random team. Chi-Chi doesn't even apply cryo, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Oh, dear. All right, well, we'll drop collies. Chi-Chi can put her little thingy on here. We'll do... We'll just try to... This is a terrible Sino. Why am I not surprised? Hello? Can he just, like, kill this? Okay, this is so sad. Someone help me. Someone do some damage on this team. Anyone? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to kill these guys, period.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
What does Chi-Chi's ultimate do? Heal? I don't even know. I don't think I've ever played Chi-Chi. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, that didn't work. That was just a bunch of garbage. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Let's see if we can actually put together a real team. Okay, what if we do... Let's try this. I should have just built my Sino. Alright, well, let's hope their Oz is well built.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty.
Probably should have taken Nahida. Can we at least...
Hey, go away! Don't be scared! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Judgment is upon you. You stand condemned. Guilty. You stand condemned.
Oz revealed us, just like we rehearsed!
Nowhere to run. Through me, justice is served. Guilty. Your penance is due.
Oh, no. We're still not... Oh. Why did I take these trial characters? I'm regretting my decision. Oh, man. I mean, if I had gotten any of those rhyme cards, maybe I could have had some cryodendro, some of those thorns. That would have helped me. But I didn't get any. Alright, so this time
Make yourselves at home!
we're going to try to boost our damage.
Stay put!
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due.
Okay, that's better.
You stand condemned.
Stop turning around.
Guilty.
Oh my gosh, this guy is spinning.
You glad! Share my knowledge! Hey!
As you wish, mein Fräulein. Through me, justice is served.
Okay, thanks to Nahida. Thanks to Nahida, we made that trial Sino actually do damage. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've ever used Emily outside of a team with Kaniche. Maybe we could get Kaniche. I mean, I definitely don't want to use Escoffier till the end. I guess I could take Sing Show.
For justice.
All right, so next, what do I want to do? These are Animo. I believe. I don't even have any Fontaine characters. Let's refresh, maybe? Wait, is this... For the wind operative, I'm not sure. I could freeze with Xingqiu and Shenhe. And then bring Sino and Fischl. Okay, I'm gonna refresh and see if I can get something better. Ooh, a free cachet. Let's see what this is. Consume all flowers and get an alter... Okay, well, I only have 35. That would be good. Layla. Okay. Well, what's this? Oh, the Wyob. I think I'm just gonna go with this. And I'd like to get rid of a lot of these trial characters. Let me think. I could just run the team that I did in the first round. Okay, I think... Do I need healing? That's the question. I don't know. I don't know if I do.
You are not welcome here.
We'll see. Oh, leave me alone.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
I'm getting sick of this
You stay condemned. Your penance is due.
Wait, who's freezing me?
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Let me read you a verse.
Surrender. Through me, justice is served. You stay condemned.
Okay, I need Polly.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from...
Nowhere to run.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Wait, where is it? Oh.
Judgment is upon you. Your penance is due.
Come on.
Stay condemned.
I hate when they go invisible like that. Okay. I don't really want to use either of them yet. Okay. I want to take this because I feel like it'll help with these terrible, terrible combos. Oh, and I'm out of flowers already. Okay. Well, Jade Plume Terror Shroom with literally nobody. Do I even have a DPS character? Who's gonna do damage? And I have no Electro. And you can't rewind. This is not doable. This is not doable. What am I gonna do? I don't even have any ideas. Bloom? I don't even know what to do. I'm just gonna have to run a support team. What am I gonna do? Can Farina kill this thing with no Electro? I don't think so. I do have one level of this rhyme thing. But those thorns... I don't know. I'm gonna have to just start the whole thing over again. This is terrible.
Stars, shine for me.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Make yourselves at home. I see everything. Time to shine. Not now. Shower me with praise. Cold, mine's a command.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Grow, grow, grow. Sharing my knowledge. My guiding stars. Committed to memory.
Let my name echo in song.
Stars, shine for me.
Let me weave you a verse.
I don't know how I just did that. I don't even know how that just worked. We had no Electro. We had, what, DPS Sing Show? I don't even know. Okay, well, at least it's over. Oh my god, that was so bad. Can I get an Electro character? Ugh, this game. Well, no point in putting Electro attack. I have no Electro. And I can't invite because I don't have enough. And I have to do defense now. With no DPS. This is insane. The RNG is not on my side. I cannot believe... I should have taken Al-Haytham that first round when he popped up and I was like, no, I want to save him for later. I should have taken him. That was a terrible decision. All right, well, my only prayer here is probably... Oh, and I don't even have Sing Show anymore. Oh, no. This is terrible. What am I gonna do? This is terrible. See, I'm just thinking if I could freeze. What am I gonna normal attack Shenhe and try to just kill them with physical damage? I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is a nightmare.
It's my lucky day.
Cole, mine's a command. Strike a pose. Reconstitute.
More.
Russian floral.
I should have put Shenhe on 3. I always use her on 3.
Ornaments divine. My will embodied.
It actually kind of reminds me of her challenge to get her
Shower me with praise.
Obey.
echo.
For me.
It's like
Extract. A little ambiance.
Unleash. Cryo incarnate.
Strike a pose. The night is cold.
Manifest.
Neutralize. Don't be scared.
Unleash.
Russian floral. Let the world come alive. Stars, shine for me.
Business.
Do your master's bidding. Manifest.
well, that was just the team of all time. Oh yes, please DPS. Oh, but I needed Electro. Okay, it's fine. I needed a DPS worse. I really wanted Electro. This is torture. I really wanted to save Risley for the end. I'm gonna take on you.
Time to begin work?
I'm gonna take this. Okay. I mean, honestly, now that I have a DPS, I feel like my problems are solved. Considering I made it through more than halfway without a DPS. Okay, so I think we'll just do, wait, I want to look at something a second. I mean, if I could do Risley, Varessa, Ganyu, maybe. So maybe we'll just use Kaniche. And why don't we just throw in... Okay, I have a C6 Kaniche. He really doesn't hardly need any help from anyone, so we'll just throw in all these trial characters and just try to get rid of them.
I got a corner.
Oh no, I'm stuck. No, I'm stuck. Come on.
Let's keep going, team. Life goes on.
Thanks, Kaniche. Thank you, Kaniche. These are the two that I want at the end. I don't want them now. They should have a refresh for this. Making me take people that I don't want to use. Oh, companion invite. Oh. This would be a really good opportunity to get somebody that I really need. The question is, who do I need the worst? Right now, I have no Electro. And I need it desperately. But I really... Well, I guess I do have Ganyu. I was thinking I only had one DPS, but I do have Ganyu. So do I want Electro DPS or do I want Electro support? Probably support because the Dorito is coming. I mean, Chlorian could do that as well. I don't know. We'll just bring Raiden. Oh, wow. Free stuff. Okay. One random alternate character. No more alternate. No, I don't like those. After selecting this, brilliant blessings events cost 10 fewer and companion events cost 10 more. I guess that's fine. Okay. So now we have a boss. This is the... Okay, Dendro. Well, we'll just run Kaniche here. I think that's pretty easy. And we'll give him Emily. And then we don't really need anybody else. And I don't have any Hydro or anything, so we could just throw in these trials that I want to get rid of. That's probably the smartest idea.
Engaging. This will brighten up the place. Providing cover fire. Reconstitute.
I got him cornered.
Easy peasy. Vressa. Yes, give me my girl. Okay. I feel like I'm in good shape now for the two bosses. The only thing that could hurt me right now is running out of characters. So let me just think who I need. I think I'm going to go for Electro Companion. And I'm going to take... I mean, these are all good. But I think since I don't have... Oh, you know what? I didn't bring Yansan. Well, I'm going to bring Kuki. Even though Auroron would be a good choice as well. Oh, man. Because I already have 2 healers. But I just really like her. Electro. I don't know. I just really like
Don't
Cookie.
tell me they did it again.
All right, 60 points. I guess we'll take this. The Cryodendra Electro and physical damage bonuses that each magnetizing thorn can inflict on the opponent is increased. Elemental mastery is increased. Well, I think I'll just go for the damage increase. Okay, so we're out of points. Let's see what we got here. Bows. Okay, I do have Ganyu. I don't have any Hydro. But I do have Ganyu, and I could do... Oh man, who could I run with Ganyu here? Okay, this is these 3 I'm saving. So that would mean I could do Ganyu, Shenhe. I mean, could Ganyu and Shenhe just do it on their own? I don't know if Yao Yao's bunnies would jump up. I don't really know what kind of range those have. Or, I'm not really sure what Baiju's range is either, but I guess we'll just see how it goes. We're going to try this Cryodendro and see what kind of situation we can get here. Double healers, but I don't want to get rid of any of these other characters. So hopefully this will work. Fingers crossed. Oh no.
Unleash! By ordinance divine.
All hail. Well, I can fix this.
Okay, I hit the E and it's like not even responding.
Seems like an emergency.
Wait, where is he? Oh my god, I can't even see. Wait, no, I want to hit the arms. I'm sorry, I did the wrong thing. Wait,
A bigger pill to swallow.
I forgot.
Manifest! Cryo incarnate!
I forgot.
Remember, health comes first.
Blaze over. Born of icy frost. No touching.
The arms, the arms. I can't even see. Okay. That was crazy. That was a combination of I can't see anything. Because I think the combination of like the thorns and the frost and everything that was in the air and trying to look up, that was crazy. Al-Haytham, save me. Okay. So now I might take this, I think. Sure, I'll take this as well. Because I'm doing Electrodendro damage. Wait, changes the attack to a larger AoE? I don't know if I need a larger AoE with single target. Okay, 0 points. Here we go. It's Dorito time. We need some Electro. I feel good. I feel like we've got now some good characters, even though we don't have very many. I mean, honestly, I could just... I'm a little afraid to use Baiju because I need at least 4 characters. I'm scared I'm going to run out of characters. I think I'm just going to take all of these 2 credit ones, even though this is not a very good team, because I'm a little worried. I don't want to use either of them. I guess I could use a Scoffier. Sure, why not? Just for fun? This is random. Okay. These teams are so funny to me.
Off to the breach. Illusion shattered.
Scatter.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I let Raiden have the last hit there. Even though Aletham really didn't need any help. Do I need Pyro? I have 2 rounds left. I have some type of enemies of choice. And then I have the boss I need to freeze. Which I have no Hydro. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I sure wish I had some Hydro. Are there even any Hydro characters left? No? The only one was Singcho. Oh, and Farina. I should have saved Farina. That was a mistake. But I didn't have a choice because I didn't have anybody else. Can you superconduct the last boss? Wait, who was left? I don't know what I'm doing. This is not good. All right, so I've got 2 refreshes left. Wait, who's my current team? Okay, I've only got 1 no, I have 2 healers. Okay. I have 2 healers left. See, I was just thinking about these wolves. They're Electro, though. They're the Thunder ones. I wish they were the Geo ones. I really don't want to fight these guys. I don't want to fight those. Oh, what's this? Just a bunch of Nobushi. Oh, this is the... Okay, I know. Okay, I remember now what this is. You have to, like, try to kill the guys that are, like, being protected by the other guys. Can I just... All right, I'm going to try this. So, I know that I'm not going to use I'm saving all of them for the end. So we could do something like... I don't know what to do. It would really be better, because I'm almost thinking of this like two teams, because Raiden is great with Alhaitham, and then Baiju can help Varasa, but it's basically going to be like a two-man, two-team swap. I don't know. I'm just gonna try it. We'll see how it goes.
Mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
Justice o'clock.
Of course, Varesa's never gonna target who I want her to target.
Get down to business.
Oh wait, I forgot Raiden. Shoot.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Wait, I want you.
A process of elimination. A bitter pill to swallow. Taking a turn for the better.
I can't see. There we go. Okay.
Mind the side effects. A bitter. This is my blade.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Wait, where is he?
Justice o'clock. Hero incoming.
Okay. I couldn't even see through that green fog, but apparently it worked. All right. So the last boss is the one we need cryo for. Rare mystery. Okay, sure. Flowers. What do I need flowers for? I mean, okay. I don't really need flowers, but sure. Oh, I guess I do need flowers because I'm still picking things. After character deals physical damage to opponent affected by yellow. Okay, after character deals growling. Okay. Sure. Just give me all the blessings, I guess. Cryo damage, sure. Okay. Here we go. So I think what we're gonna do... Oh, I don't have any more Dendro anyway. I was thinking I still had a Dendro, but I don't. Okay, so I think I'm just debating if I want to just do a mono cryo, just throw all my cryo characters in there, or if I want to try to throw in an electro and activate the blessing. I guess I'll maybe do that, because I can Kuki E, I can throw down Ganyu's E, I can throw down Scoffier's E. I'm just like E, and then just punch. I guess. We'll see. I can always try it again if it doesn't work.
All hail.
A dash of frosting.
Way now. It's get a little chilly.
Access denied.
Our bond is strong.
Alone, please. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Okay. Well, despite doing half of the theater with no DPS and running some of the strangest teams ever, we did it. We did it. I mean, considering, you know, no Mavuika, no Nuvolette, no Arlecchino. I mean, Kinich. Kinich is so good. He was definitely the star of the show for sure. That's my boy. Oh, of course. That was the trial Sino. Oh, gosh, that was so painful. I should build my Sino. I have no excuse. DPS Farina, let's go. She saved me, though. I would have had to just restart the whole thing if it wouldn't have been for her. Well, my 10-star streak is alive. And actually, I have to say, considering I had terrible teams, terrible RNG, this might have been the easiest Imaginarium Theater we've had in a while. So, yeah, that was great. Fun. It's always kind of fun when you see what kind of crazy teams you can put together. All right, give me my rewards. Okay, so 800 primos. And here's what I really was looking forward to, some more elixir. Nice. All right, let's see what kind of poses we've got this time. Okay, so we've got D-Luke, Coaching. That's cute. Farzan. Granny. Diona. And then the ones I don't have from before. Noelle, Kale, Amber, Mika, Goro, Hazo, Lynette, Barbara, Sethos, Lisa. I couldn't even think of her name for a second. Wait, I still can't think of it. Shenyun? No, Sinyan. Oh my goodness, it's been forever. Mona, that's cute. I gotta go with D-Luke for sure. And this one I just want to take because it's funny. And then one more. We will do. I do like this one with her hat. This is also very cute. But I never play Lynette. I'll take Sethos. I built my Sethos recently. Okay. Let's check out Echoes. Oh, I have maximum. Okay. Well, I can't get them because my Chi-Chi, Ningguang, and Kirara are level 80. And I already have all the other Echoes. So my key, I can't get my keys. But I never use them anyway. Oh well. Okay. Well, another round of Imaginarium Theater is done. And I did my dailies are done. I haven't been to my teapot yet. Pop over there quickly.
This realm is...
Friendship 6 for my 2 newest characters. We'll take some books.
If you ever have...
Okay. Oh, I know another thing I want to do. Because I forgot to do it the other day. Is the shop reset. Oh, but I don't have any. Oh, I'm out of Stardust. Oopsie. There's really nothing I want to pull for. Would it be crazy just to pull to get to get dust to get free pulls? That seems like a very silly thing to do. So I already have C6 Kaniche. I think my Raiden's like C4, C5. I already have these weapons. I already have all of these characters and all of these weapons. It should tell you on here how many constellations you already have. I know my Ayato's already C6. My Ito is C6. My Yoimiya is C6. My Kazuha is C6. My Ayaka is like C2, I think, or 3. But I never play Ayaka. So I don't really need anything. So I guess I'll just have to wait. Wait, how much longer until Skirk? 16 days? So I should be fine because once I do my skirt pulls, I'm going to have a gabillion jillion stardust. Because I'm planning to get her at C6 as well. So I'll just wait. I'll just wait and get those.
Can produce astounding flavor. But unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined palate, and an open mind.
Alrighty, moving on. We're done with Genshin. Alright, let's see. Love free money. Four hours. Oh, that's right, because yesterday I didn't play Star Rail until later. I guess I'm just gonna start working more on pre-farming for Cypher because I don't think anything has reset here. Yeah, this is all done. This is all done. So yeah, probably just doing some pre-farming. I have 20 of these. Let's give Mighty a chance. I feel like all I've been doing is playing Castris lately.
They're lost.
What's this volume set at? Oh, it's at 4. Hopefully the game's not too loud. Star Rail is notoriously loud. Okay. That was easy. Not much going on in Star Rail right now, but I loved the 3.3 story update. I thought it was so good. Usually I just make this, but I have so many, but I don't really know what else to make. And now that I don't play Akron very often, I don't even really use that anymore. My assignments aren't done. I'm not doing that. I've already done it. I guess I'll have to log in again later if I want to finish this off. Obtain victory in combat with support characters? What does that even mean? Like with only support characters? Mighty, come back. Don't be dead. Please. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I was working on. Let me just check and see if I've gotten anything better. If I've happened to have pulled anything recently that would be better than what she has. Speed is afraid of me. It's so funny. Even when I do get speed, it's never more than like one roll. It's just my luck. Wait, does the music... Wait. Hold on a second. I don't know, maybe that was just me. For a minute there, I thought the music sounded like it was distorted. Yeah, I don't have anything better. Right now, she's sitting at 202 speed, almost 5,000 HP. She's doing fine. She's very fine. I don't think there's anything else I need to do in Star Rail. I've done all my exploration and everything already. Oh, I did have that one thing I picked up from Herta that I was going to use. I wish we could filter these by Herta shop. Because I never know which ones I'm working on. Oh, I think I'm working on this one. Okay, good. That one's done. I cleaned out all my extra. So what I've been doing is just trying to get superimposition 5 on all my 4 stars. And then every time I get extras, I try to just salvage them. So I went through and I did that the other day. So they're pretty cleaned out. And I cleaned out a ton. I was like almost at the 3,000 limit on relics, and I cleaned these out the other day. So they're looking much better now. I'm down to like 1,400, so that's good. Yeah. So I think I'm pretty good on Star Rail. We could probably just skip over to either, let's see, should I do Wuthering Waves or ZZZ next? I guess I'll do Wuthering Waves next because it's next on the list. So give me just a minute to log in. Wuthering Waves, you have to type in your email and password every time. So I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I gotta change the category.
All right. Where are we
Okay.
next then?
That's a good question, Zani. I don't remember what we were doing. Let's see. Oh, we were leveling up Chikona until I ran out of stamina. Hold on just a second and I'll show you what I was working on yesterday. Okay, so I was able to get her up to 75, and then I ran out of materials. And I got her weapon up to 42 and ran out of materials. This is mainly due to the fact that I very recently built Zani and Phoebe because I got her on her rerun, and I got Shorekeeper on her rerun. So I was building these three, and it really drained everything that I had. Her crit rate is terrible. I'm using what I have for echoes. My echoes are sad. Unfortunately, I have not had very good luck with substats. So they are a work in progress. As for Chikona, I just did auto for these, so I haven't even looked at them. I don't even know, like, why does it have this? Hello? Oh, because I don't have anything else. Yeah, I haven't farmed anything for her. I basically just auto-attached those just to fill empty spaces. So she has a long way to go. And I mean, I haven't even finished my other new characters, so I'm struggling. I think it's mainly due to the fact that I was a day one WuWa player, and I really loved the game for a while, and then I quit. Well, I didn't quit, but I just was kind of having a slow period where I was only logging in and like doing the very minimum. It was mostly during like okay, so when the main area came out, I was doing pretty well, like 100, 73, 74. I was doing a lot of exploration. Up here, not so much, but I was doing really well. And then when this released, I started playing a little bit less. And then when Renacita came out, I got back into the game again. But in between the time that the snowy region came out and Renacita came out, I didn't really play. So I'm a little bit behind. Mainly because I wasn't really sure if I was going to keep playing. Because I had so many other gacha games that I was playing. And then when Renacita came out, I just kind of fell in love with the game all over again. So I knew then that I definitely wanted to keep playing. But I'm very casual. Like, I just take my time. I do my own thing. I just, yeah. Why is this on? Oh, it's just telling me about this. Which is nice because I don't feel pressure. If there's an event I like, I do it. If I don't like it, I don't do it. Yeah, it's just very easy. And I feel like everyone should kind of treat gacha games like that because these are single player games. Other than the fact that, you know, every 6 weeks we get new stuff that we have to do. And sometimes the events are limited, which can cause a little bit of stress. For me, I don't let it bother me. I just kind of do what I want to do. And if I don't want to do it, then I don't do it. And it makes it so much more enjoyable for me. I already feel enough pressure with Genshin because as a early Genshin player who, you know, has been playing since the game launched, I think I just developed a lot of bad habits where I thought I had to be constantly farming and gathering materials and just constantly playing all the time, and it got very unhealthy. But I think that was normal for everyone at the time because of like COVID and stuff and just kind of no-lifing the game and it's kind of no-lifing life really at that time because it's not like we could really do much else. In the place that I live, it's kind of like more of like a rural area. So our town like shut down. Like everything was closed. And they stayed closed for a long time. Like when a lot of cities, I think, were getting back up and running, our town was still kind of like frozen for a while. So I definitely got into a habit of just being at the computer 24/7. Which was a very hard habit to break, I can tell you that.
The divinity
City
Let's
may
see
see
how
the future of the
much
world,
that gave
but I
me.
doubt they can predict which song people
Okay,
will
so
play
she's up to
tomorrow.
80 now. So I just need to run the dragon a few times. And that's probably all I need to do.
See the future of the world, but I doubt they can predict
So
which song people will
13,
play
that'll
tomorrow.
probably take 3 or 4 runs. Probably, well, probably 4 runs with my drop rate luck of the dragon. And then what do I need here? Oh yeah, I just need to upgrade this. I love her. She's so cute. I haven't done the story yet, I don't think. Have I? Wait, does she have a story quest? I don't even know. I've kept up with the main story really well, but I have not kept up with the story quest. So, like, main quest, done. The fishing, okay, so I did a little bit of the fishing. I just didn't like it, so I just didn't do it. Companion stories, I'm behind. Although, last week, I burned through like 3 or 4 of them in one day. Because I want to get these done. I don't even see one on here for her. Rocha, Brant, Zani, Cantarella. And I don't even know. I think this one is the chibi, like, little blockhead things, which I didn't care about. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm behind on several things here. Oh. Summer will never wither. Is this? Wait. Okay, okay. So it's not a story quest. It's a permanent event quest. Limited time rewards. Oh. How long are the limited time rewards? Does it say? Maybe I need to do this.
Efficiency above all.
Oh, between 8 and 12.
Rover, fancy running into you here. Won't you dine with me? Ms. Margarita asked me to sample her newest pizza. But my goodness, these portions.
Yummy.
Did you hear what the Order's acolytes found while clearing the abandoned library? A manuscript of a poem with an accompanying music sheet. The public has already caught wind of its contents. Did you know it was signed as Golden Anthem? They say it was their last work, written aboard the Pilgrim's Sail. I reckon the original finder fished it out the sea and put it in the library, not knowing what it was.
Shh, shh, shh. Quiet. They're criminals. Best not mention them in public.
Shh. That name is not to be spoken of in Raguna. Simply put, the Golden Anthem was once a renowned poets' society. Their 3 members were once the Sentinels' cantors, but the Order banished them for insulting the divinity. Allegedly, their pilgrim sail caught fire and none on board survived, and thus their last known work disappeared.
Well, since the manuscript is no longer secret, how does the tune sound?
Give me a second. Let me think. Hear that? It's exactly what they're playing now.
Well, it would appear they were possessed by daemons, just as this very article suggests. Friends, it's been too long. I gather you were also listening in on that conversation about the Golden Anthem's last work?
What did you mean by daemons?
Resentful of the Order's verdict, they committed to paper a curse upon Rinasita and Draguna. Those favored by the divinity were the most willing to raise the blade of rebellion, for they alone knew how to make divinity bleed and doctrines crumble. Though they died in exile to a great fire, their resentment festered in their music and poetry, transforming into horrors known as daemons. Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. This article was recently published in the Raguna Literary Journal. Quite the perspective, wouldn't you say? Vengeance born of resentment. Such dark and twisted characters are hard to resist. Perhaps someone unwittingly played that tune just now and opened the plushies to possession by the daemons. Then again, it's all conjecture. Those in the Poet Society died years ago, and who's to say what really happened? Now, if those vengeful spirits really do exist, well, out of all the patrons here, they went straight for you, Rover. Curious and curiouser. By the way, it just so happens that I made a copy of the Poet Society's last work. Here, take it. Consider it a little souvenir from your spirited encounter. Maybe it'll prove useful later. Goodbye, friends. A change of venue is in order. I must finish my play.
Like the fire that dragged them to hell, these daemons will spread throughout the land and burn all of Raguna. Unverifiable, yes, but not entirely dismissible. That said, a peculiar entity did indeed manifest, and it attacked you. So, let's start at the very beginning. I have a friend who's an expert in deciphering music. I believe you've met her before. She who resembles Topaz should still be near Whisperwind Haven at this hour.
Okay.
In Hellwell, poetry and music hold equal sway. Shh. Listen carefully.
On the tapestry of times, strum my strings for the endless dance of time. To fly is not to flee, but to journey towards the dreams. All the hopes will
Follow the song to find
The
her.
sky were forever wild and free.
Rover! Carlotta! It's been too long.
You really must adore that song. I remember hearing you sing it when I was little. When I was a child, whenever I passed by Chacona's house, I'd always hear music drifting from the courtyard. Lively, spirited, and so full of emotion.
I remember it well. Those two guards of yours were like giants from Septimont. Easily 200 pounds of pure muscle.
Back then, Chacona's family conducted the Order's choir.
How should I put it? Well, as they say, families are always rising and falling. But a song is a song, whether sung in a grand hall or beneath the open sky. As for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Anyway, the two of you came in such a hurry. I suppose you're not here to take in the music? So you eavesdropped on a man rambling on in C3 Sharp, and then, poof, out pops a monster. Let me see. It should sound something like this. About that, Sharp Rover. I know, right? We should suggest to Miss Margarita that she add new signage. Sing with civility. It starts with us.
Can we discuss restaurant etiquette later?
Of course. But I still need to know what kind of music could possibly have the power to conjure up those monsters of yours. The Golden Anthem. That name should never be spoken. They're criminals. To conspire with them is to risk banishment at sea. Or worse.
Don't worry. This won't be the first time we've crossed paths with the Order.
Fine. From what you've told me, the composers of this poem cursed Renacita, spelling the fall of Raguna. When the poem is played, some type of horror appears. If I understand correctly, that's what attacked you and Carlotta. If you ask me, this story is a right load of codswallop. I don't believe a simple little poem could curse Renacita.
Then you...
We need to get to the heart of this poem and music mystery. Let me join you. I can't resist a good adventure. I'll help you find the link between the music and those daemons. But in return, I want you to hand these pages to me for safekeeping. Then we have a deal. Since you believe this music summons them, how about we test it for ourselves? I've already memorized the sheet music.
It's risky, but there's no surer way to find out. Wouldn't you agree, Rover?
The final work of poets banished to distant seas and condemned to death. What, I wonder, did the verses forged in flames truly sing of?
They are just like the ones that attacked us in the restaurant.
Bluebird, be my salvation!
I can spare a minute to knock some heads around. Don't stand in my way! Reduce to dust! What a waste of time!
Sentinel, protect me.
What? Over there! In the name of Imperator!
I don't have all day. Efficient.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all. With our bodies to fuel the fire, the ensuing furnace shall forge Raguna's true gold. Is it saying Raguna will burn to the ground?
They wanted their resentment to echo through the streets. Oh, just by reading this, I can almost see their terrifying faces in the fire.
These voices. They're people of Raguna, aren't they? I think I heard Mr. C3 Sharp in the mix.
If the poet's resentful souls gave birth to daemons, then shouldn't they sound like the poets themselves? Those voices were just people who read or heard their work.
Perhaps the voices themselves are what causes the daemons to manifest. In the legends, daemons are born of death and curses. But what we've seen isn't like that, no. They're more like horrors created from people's words and imagination. Of course, I'm just speculating. The voices were somewhat muddled. Perhaps I can refine the melody. This time, we need to listen harder. Let's find out what the true story really is. This is a realm created from melodies. Music can transcend space and time to bring memories and stories to life. No. Normally, you can't perceive the frequencies in a melody. But that manuscript lets you see the world as I do. That part with the daemons should be right here.
They burn in despair, resentful of the Order's verdict, till their last breath. Their last work is nothing but a curse upon us all.
It's the same as what we heard before. But now I see something. A balance scale with a crowd of people standing on one of the pans. What are they weighing?
The two sides of the scale represent differing perspectives. Once a work is made public, its meaning no longer belongs to its creator alone, but is shaped by the interpretations of its readers. Perhaps it was a simple poem at first, nothing more. But then that article claimed it was a curse upon Raguna. Given that members of the Golden Anthem were banished on the Pilgrim's Sail and died in a fire, the notion quickly took hold. No one knew exactly what happened, so they filled in the gaps with their imaginations. With motive and a complete story. Perhaps that's all it took for a lie to become the truth. Each time someone plays their last work, it summons daemons. This is the Golden Anthem's revenge and curse upon Raguna. But still, words and imagination alone cannot bring something into existence. Yes, someone must have used them to create the daemons. What if the mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows is the author of that article? Daemons are bound to their creator, so it might not be a coincidence you felt them target you at the restaurant. There could be a connection between you and this mastermind. Or perhaps they have their own reasons for wanting to see you silenced. Imagination knows no bounds. If left unchecked, such incidents will only increase. For resonators, dealing with them isn't much of a challenge. But for ordinary folk, it's enough to spark panic across the city. Finding the one pulling the strings should be our priority. If the daemons are born from the public's imagination, then things will shift once we catch whoever is responsible for starting this in the first place. This mastermind has gone to great lengths to twist the facts, stirring fear and turning it into resentment. Maybe an attempt to cover up certain stories about the Poet Society. He must be tied to them somehow. If we can learn more about the Golden Anthem, we might be one step closer to catching him. Music and poetry are born from kindness and hope. Yet now they've been twisted to create these monstrosities. Whoever is behind this won't just sit back and watch. The thought of confronting them is already inspiring me to write a ballad. What should I call it? Which instruments would fit?
Our enemy hides in the dark, while we remain in the light. If that's the case, we need to split up. With your tenacity and Kona's expertise, we will uncover the truth. Someone has pointed a gun at Cat's Eye. Someone ought to pull back the curtain and expose them. The family has its ways. Tracing the article's source and finding this mastermind won't be a problem.
If we find melodies connected to the Poet Society, I can bring the past into clearer focus. I've got it, Rover! I know a place where they've definitely left their mark. Let's go! Onward to new melodies!
Okay.
I really admire the wind. It's free to go anywhere without restraint. If only you could carry my poems into the hands of everyone across the world.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to Requiem Paradise. This is where Raguna's musicians lay their old instruments to rest. For the people of Raguna, the sea is everything. We live and sleep by the sea, and our souls drift out to sea when we pass. Since an instrument is an extension of the musician, it's only fitting that it's buried by the sea. May its dreams be long and sweet before returning to the waves. I'm certain this is where the poets of the Golden Anthem laid their instruments to rest before their banishment. What's wrong? You seem troubled. Is that what's been on your mind this whole time? I say, if the answers aren't coming, let it all go and clear your mind. To be honest, I haven't found any leads either. But worry not. This is what we bards call a bottleneck. Once, I spent 3 days just trying to find the right words to describe a tree. Couldn't do it. Not one word. So, I stood under that tree and prayed for an apple to fall on my head. You know, just like in those stories where inspiration strikes after an apple hits you. And, well, at least you get a snack out of it. Sadly, the apples weren't ripe and none fell. No free nibbles for me, unfortunately. Try it.
It's a real apple.
Later, when I finally decided to leave, I looked up through the gaps in the branches and suddenly saw a blooming flower atop a cliff. Turns out, even without an apple, inspiration may yet strike. But if I hadn't stood there, I might have missed that unexpected burst of beauty. So, maybe this is enough. Let's put aside heavy thoughts and continue our walk with a clear mind.
I'm starting to understand why Carlotta calls you Topaz.
Is that so? But I'm nowhere near as dazzling as the sun. If anything, I'd rather be like Icarus in the story. Soaring freely in the sky, even if it means falling in the end. I sense the melody of an instrument close by. Let's search for it.
Okay, I'll be right back. I need a short little break.
get back to work. All right.
Okay. Am I supposed to break these, I wonder?
A harp. It's in excellent condition, but its tone is flat and dull. Let's keep it for now and see if there are any other instruments nearby. Flute. But it sounds sharp and harsh. If this were a performance, I'd say it's trying to finish as quickly as possible, barely giving the notes a chance to breathe.
How can a flute be sharp if no one is playing it? Flute doesn't make noise by itself.
Is that a lute? Its echoes are faint. Perhaps because it's been abandoned longer than the previous two. I'll need some time to decipher it. Wait. The sound may be weak, but there's an undeniable strength to it. Rover, behind you! It seems this lute likely belonged to a member of the Poet Society. Which is to say, it holds the melodies they left behind.
Come at me.
Sentinel protect me. Bluebird, be my salvation. Silence. Master.
All of you at once. I don't do overtime. That's a wrap.
Sentinel protect me. In the name of Imperator.
The timbre also matches. I believe this lute is exactly what we've been looking for. Sometimes, even when the instruments are the same, the performer's mood can change the entire sound. For example, this lute doesn't seek to boast. It speaks softly, like a traveler sharing a story over tea in the warmth of an afternoon. The true purpose of music is to express what words cannot. Rover, if there's something you want to say but can't put into words, if you sing it, maybe I'll understand.
But I haven't even heard you sing yet.
Me? Perhaps another time. Once all this is settled, I'll perform for you. Be sure to listen closely then. Now, it's in the lute's hands. I hope this melody holds a tale worth telling. Listen, I hear something up ahead. It seems like an interrogation room. This melody carries the weight of the Poet Society interrogation. Let's keep moving. Take care with each step. The melodies left by these instruments are extremely fragile. The realm we're about to enter will appear fragmented. We may find ourselves straddling vast rifts in time and space. A single misstep could draw us in.
Farrell of the Golden Anthem. Know that Imperator is stern, yet merciful. The Codex teaches us that those whose sins are cleansed by the sea shall remain blessed by the sea. It is a grave offense to slander the Sentinel. This includes your claim that the Sentinel's true form is a steed of the skies. I was told you found this lie carved on a lithograph. In the face of the tempest, a giant celestial steed carved a path for the Ark. How absurd. If you admit you were mistaken at tomorrow's trial and reveal where you have hidden the evidence, I will move mountains to protect you and your companions. Remember, Imperator only responds to repentance, not silence.
I'm sorry, Sir Acolyte. I'm doing my best to cooperate. Please don't mistake my silence for defiance. It's just, this room is freezing, and I've caught a chill. Makes it hard to talk. I'm afraid that by the time I see the Sentinel, I will have lost my voice entirely. Perhaps then, they will judge you for silencing a poor transgressor's confession.
As long as you repent and help us destroy those blasphemous poems and songs, the Sentinel shall show mercy. You are a wise man. I trust you will make the right choice. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Farrell. I will always be here should you wish to receive the Sentinel's mercy.
No need to worry, Sir Acolyte. In fact, I'm beginning to enjoy the cold.
Neither official nor private records show them as having ever repented in the Cathedral of Mercury. This...
Farrell's gone mad!
I knew this was to be our fate.
I understand what Farrell was trying.
The melody is fading faster now and becoming unstable.
Okay, that was a bit odd.
A study? Chacona, are we? Chacona? We must have gotten separated. Chacona did say even a slight misstep could draw us into other melodies.
You are to build a home here, like seabirds. Dwell upon the water, just as countless stars dot the night sky. I don't know if what I'm feeling is right or wrong. They were clearly the Sentinel's cantors. Why would anyone call them criminals who insulted... This is a poem I've never seen before. I do not place flowers on my tomb, for I do not rest beneath the stone. I am the sea wind at Raguna's walls. I am a nighthawk of wings aflame, celestial steed, true form I behold. The night sky will be illuminated by...
Because they cannot banish the truth, the Order of the Deep instead banished us to the sea. Our thirst for truth is why we were cast out. No matter what, remember this. The truth will always exist. And the truth...
Can't get through. But the sounds are coming from over there. What is this place? Who are you?
She's always been distant and aloof. But her true melody is both heavy and fragile. Chakona Toccata. As long as you still draw breath, lift your eyes and look. With this poem, your life is eternal. Rover? Rover, are you alright? Finally, I got you out of there. You must have been drawn into a different melody on our way out.
I just walked into his study and ran into a strange little girl. She mentioned a name. Chakona Toccata.
I see. I don't know who you met, but Toccata is my family name. As I said before, for family matters, let the past stay where it belongs. Just call me Chakona. We don't need to overcomplicate things. Well, we have made some progress. The melody we were in gave me a hint on what to do. Yes, seeing as they banished the Golden Anthem, we might find more clues in the Cathedral of Mercury.
Do I have to take the gondola? Can I just fast travel? Oh, wait.
Have you found her yet? No.
She's not here either. Oh, greetings, brother and sister. Might I ask, have you seen someone dressed like us who likes to walk with her head down?
No. Razor doesn't like walking with her head down. She must have gotten into some trouble. Thank you for the compliment, sir. These are our ceremonial robes. We're rehearsing hymns to sing at the ceremony. Racer is our lead chorister. We took a break from rehearsing to play hide and seek. But when the time ran out, we couldn't find her. Maybe she got mad at us because we sang badly. She hasn't smoked.
Can you tell your big sister here what hymn you're rehearsing?
The teacher says it's a hymn to honor the brave knights and the sentinel's guidance. But Razor says the hymn was written by a bunch of criminals.
Well, which way did Racer go? We can help you look for her.
Really? She went that way.
Such a beautiful voice, isn't it?
You're the laureate. And you are?
My name is Jacona.
A friend of mine.
Don't be scared. We're only here so that you can finish your game of hide and seek.
Hide and seek, right. Myron and the others are waiting for me. Sorry I've caused you trouble.
How about a little chat first? Something's troubling you. I can tell.
This is a cathedral. That's the choir on stage, with the Poet Society leading them.
On the surface, yes. Simply knowing the order once stood with the poets doesn't reveal the true reason behind their banishment.
It sounds like a song celebrating.
Degenerates! This is madness! What he said about the common folk.
What a mess. I suppose this incident is strange.
Afternoon tea! There. Look at this. Miss, this study is a secret.
Oh, what So, what did you see in Razor's melody? I've heard of these nights during my travels. This should be where their old encampment stood. There don't seem to be any instruments, poems, or music here that carry the memory of a melody. Let's try searching the area first. These bonfire poets were... This was the last stop on their route. Oh, The view just now as we soared in the sky was just breathtaking. It seems someone told the poets the truth about the Sentinel, and even suggested they stop singing solely for divinity and begin singing for the common folk as well. On the surface, what our mystery man said makes perfect sense. He even has knowledge of Imperator's true form. Is this form of the Sentinel the same as the one you saw at Avon? So the poets were indeed banished. Even under interrogation, they held resentment and we must confront his lie, but once the truth of the Golden Anthem with Imperator is revealed, it will no longer be just a matter of daemons, but... Miss Margarita! The poets did board the Pilgrim's sail. If you wish to hear their true voices once more, seek them at the cathedral as the fire filled. If the poets, this charade, tomorrow, at the Odyssey Opera House.
This can't... This is very confusing.
Previously.
Sorry.
Loria, is this all real? What do you mean by the truth? Did you discover something? The poets of the Golden Anthem, they were...
A fascinating story indeed. You've certainly piqued everyone's curiosity. The speech you made just now, you're implying the poets of the Golden Anthem were framed and their works deliberately misinterpreted.
A splendid retaliation. I witnessed all of your performance.
Okay. I think I'm done with this for now. $10. I wonder if that's just to claim. So it's a permanent event, but you get 10 days to get the rewards, if I'm understanding that correctly. Okie dokie. Well, it is lunchtime for me here, and I am starving. So I finished my dailies. I started the event. That's good enough for now. I didn't do ZZZ yet, so I might come back later this afternoon and finish up the rest of my dailies. Or I might just do it off stream. I don't know. Kind of depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But that's all, I guess, for now. So